G'day trendsetters, how are you today? A beautiful late autumn day today. Sun shining, a little bit of cloud, light breeze, magnificent. But in today's video, I want to show you how to go from this to this to this to this. Also, as a little side interest, little side trial, I've got two different mixes of seed raising mix, homemade seed raising mix. This one is sifted compost, my own compost that I've made, sifted compost and coarse washed river sand, 50-50. This one is sifted potting mix, the premium Searles potting mix that I use, and again the coarse washed river sand, and 50-50. So a little side trial there on the lettuce that we're going to grow and put in styrofoam boxes. These make great little instant gardens. If you're living in a rental or balcony on a high-rise, anything like that, these things are fantastic. And today I want to plant it out with these lettuce that I'd sown 27th of the 4th, 4 weeks ago. So to get from that to that, pretty simple. Apart from the lettuce that I'm going to be planting in here, you can grow, I prefer these, they're called I think they're called a broccoli box. I don't know if they've got another name or not, but they're already got all the drainage holes and everything in them. You don't need to do anything. I might line it with a bit of newspaper just so as the potting mix doesn't wash out some of these bigger holes. But they're great depth, they're a good 8 inches, what's that, 200 mils deep. You could grow just about anything, onions, anything with a short root system, onions, beetroot, radish, silver beet, not so much silver beet, maybe spinach, rocket, on it goes. So anything with a short root system will grow great in these. Even the little Paris market carrots, they're only got a little short root system. You can get them in here. Hundreds of things, but these are great. You fill them up with a bit of potting mix, bung your plant in, every couple of weeks, bit of liquid fertilizer, instant garden. But for today's exercise, I've done the first part here and added my homemade seed raising mixes, which we're doing a little trial on. I've got two types of lettuce. One is basically, it's just called red and green salad lettuce, and that's what that one is. Beauty. And the other one, I just picked this up yesterday. It's a little gem lettuce from the country style value seeds that you get from Bunnings. These expire on the August 2024. So by having the expiry date as far away as possible, you know these seeds are going to be as fresh as, and if you want good results at sowing seeds, you want really fresh seeds. These are August 2023, but I know they grow well because I've already done it. So fresh seeds, seed raising mix, and then we'll get to that. Now these lettuce, they're two different kinds of lettuce. This is the little gem is what they're calling a mini cos lettuce, and the red and green salad is a cut and come again. So when these get a little bit bigger, you can, about an inch up from the soil level, you can cut that off and they will come again. So they're the cut and come again. But in the interest of fairness between the two seed raising mixes, I'm going to do 2 of each. And they'll be a little bit different because the little gem is like a mini heart forming lettuce. I'm only going to need 2 or 3 in each cell, and I'll just give them a little bit of space between each seed. And the same over on the potting mix 1, 2, they're a little bit hard, they're black seeds, they're really just a little bit hard to see. There you go. Now, with the salad leaf, it doesn't matter, you can put them in a little bit thicker because you're not trying to form an individual plant, and it doesn't matter how, if they're a bit close together, because you're just going to be cutting the tops off and then they'll come away again. And I'll probably put, oh, these aluminium packets are a fiddle, I'll tell you. I'll put about 8 to 10 seeds at a guess, because I'm just going to sprinkle them in over the top. I'm not really counting them, it's just a pinch. And just lightly cover them. I mean, a mil or two at the most. Only just a dusting over the top. And firm it down. Same with the other one. Now I'll put those in a fairly bright but not full sun position. Keep them moist. I don't want them to dry out because the seeds are really just sitting on top there, so we need to keep them moist. At the moment, probably a water in the morning and then a water again after lunch, 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And that'll, not a deep water, just enough to keep the top of the soil moist, and your seeds will pop up. Once your seeds have popped up, let them grow maybe 1.5 foot, 5, 6, 7 mils, just tiny, and then you can start feeding them with half strength liquid. I use power feed liquid fertilizer, because with lettuce you really want them growing quick, and you want them growing quick all the time. So that's that done. This is the fun part, and you'll need to go to, I'll put a link up here on my potting mix trial, and that will explain why I'll always say please use a premium quality high grade potting mix when you're doing something like this. You'll pay a few extra dollars, but the results are night and day. So go and watch that video and then you'll know why. And fill this like up. That wasn't very graceful, but anyhow, fill it to the top. And I just realised that I didn't put the newspaper in the bottom like I said I was going to, but it's not going to be a big issue. Right, full to the top, because that will settle a bit. Just press it down, and all I need to do is pop these out and plant them. I'll put one in each corner. I could probably put 6 in, but I've only got 4 in this case. I might, these are quite thick, I might halve them. It won't hurt. Just be very gentle. Just tease them apart. I can put one here. One there, and repeat. This one's a bit light on and that one's a bit thick, so I'll plant that one as an individual. This will keep me in lettuce. You'll probably be able to cut them down So cut and come again, cut them down. Probably 3 times, you might get a 4th time. So I'm thinking in between cuts, probably a fortnight. So we're looking about 8 weeks worth of lettuce salad leaves here. Which probably isn't bad value. Also think I forgot to mention these boxes, I call them broccoli boxes. You'll have to go to a greengrocer or a fruit and veg shop. I know there's one over at the other side of town in a shop, fruit and veg shop in Whyalla. They sell them. I can't remember what the price is. If you're really lucky, you'll find them. If you find them, grab them, because they are brilliant. Look at that. Now, same with the little seedlings. You will water. I'll probably actually water these in with a half strength mix of the power feed liquid fertilizer, and instead of fortnightly, I will do these weekly with power feed. In order, just I think a little bit often is better than a big hit every couple of weeks. So you could probably in between cuts or after you cut. So when you cut, fertilize, and then fertilize again, and then cut and fertilize. Keep them growing quickly. That's what you want. All right, instant garden, instant salad lettuce garden. So what do you think? Have you tried this at your place? Do you like it? It's a good idea. Let us know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Also, please like this video. It helps YouTube get the message that, that this is worth sharing among other people. And also, please subscribe. It means a lot to me, and it also allows me to make more videos like this one. Hopefully, you found this interesting, and also, I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers, and thanks for watching.